Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Many thanks to our witnesses today for your leadership to innovate and scale up our Air Force capabilities, as well as Space Force, protecting our assets above and keeping us safe here at home. And Secretary Menk, I'd be remiss if I didn't also congratulate the man to your left, General Stoltzman, on your retirement. I am so incredibly proud to represent the Patriots working at the 182nd Airlift Wing in Peoria, Illinois. I wish we had C-130J models at the airfield today, but Central Illinois is thankful for all of your efforts to get us these new C-130Js at the 182nd. As we've seen with Operation Epic Fury, contingency response groups are critical to quickly opening airfields and ensuring that our airmen can smoothly enable theater logistics. Whether it's a dirt field in the middle of nowhere, an abandoned runway somewhere, or at the site of a recent weather disaster, a contingency response group can make sure that our service members can land safely and begin carrying out operations right away. I'm so thrilled that the Air Force decided to stand up a contingency response group within the 182nd in Peoria. Our Guard members in Peoria are the best of the best. So there's no one better to kick off operations. I could talk about them all day, but I'm concerned with how this CRG conversion is going. We're 1 year into a 3-year conversion, and there's no funding for equipment or manning. So to the Secretary, what are we doing to ensure that the 182nd, as well as the 5 Air National Guard units converting to CRGs, can complete the conversion and become mission ready?
If it's all right, Congressman, I think I'll hand that off to the chief.
Thank you.
For the specifics of the exact funding, let me come back to you, and I'll give you a written report of how we intend to do that, because I don't know the exact specifics for that wing.
All right, I appreciate that. It's something that we should get figured out. It's been years in the making.
Concur.
In terms of personnel, the 182nd was sourced with 125 positions. As you know, 175 are needed to complete a CRG unit. What more can we do together to ensure that we've got those 50 additional personnel on the ground?
So we'll make sure that the appropriate personnel are there as we start to transition. And if there's a shortfall, we'll come back to you and work with you on that as well.
General?
And the 27 budget also allows for an end strength increase for the Air Force. And so when we say we'll make sure you have the people, it also needs to be funded, and we are funded in the 27 budget request for that. So it'll be helpful to be able to plus that up.
Great, I appreciate that. To General Stoltzman and to Mr. Menk, earlier you mentioned the need for another launch site for Space Force. How important are horizontal launch points, and how can we expedite their development?
I'm sorry, Congressman, when you say horizontal launch points, you don't mean air-based launch systems, or are you talking about the horizontal versus vertical integration?
Forgive me for merging a little bit of the SST committee that I've been working on in the past, but to develop a horizontal launch point to get the things that we build into space. Right, so we've got a space that is outside the busy O'Hare and Midway airspace, but it is the epicenter of where we build all of the critical industrial and advanced manufacturing. How do we get it up where we need it? Is there a way that we could utilize horizontal launches as opposed to vertical launches, and how can we work together on it?
So we probably have a long discussion on this. Those have been looked at back and forth. Both the commercial industry and the government is, from a cost effectiveness perspective, they've gone to vertical launch. As a matter of fact, even vertical landing. There are many contractors, not just SpaceX, but Blue and others, are doing the vertical landing. That just appeared to, at least now, the state of the technology as the most efficient way to launch. Saying that is like I said, there is an additional probably launch facility required to support the large rockets, which is harder to find than to support the smaller rockets. And that's something we're going to have to be working with Congress and the states to figure out going forward. Salty?
I think airborne launch is as close as we've come, I've seen, to demonstrating some sort of horizontal launch capability. And it does provide some agile flexibility for launches, but payloads are reduced at this point, and so we just haven't seen it be able to produce the kinds of efficiencies that both vertical launch and vertical reusable launch has achieved.
Well, just because of where we are, I hope that the Quad Cities could be part of that discussion. Thank you so much, and I yield back.
Gentleman's time has expired. The chair